Hey everyone, Caront here, welcoming you back to Wild Arms. In the last episode, we had left Adelheid on the way to our journey to go after the teardrop, and then we made our way through the mountain cave, and now we find ourselves here in the village of Milama, where we get to do some exploration for a bit. Alright, protected by the power of the Guardians. Oh, wow, no Guardians, okay. Well, we've already known that there are Guardians and they are trying to come back. So, hey, poo your lack of faith, you silly woman. Anyway, just run around Milama, and we're going to go a few places before we get to our ultimate objective, which is, in essence, the pub. Hehehe. But since we're going to the Guardian Temple, which that is our next destination, we got to stop by there first. Okay, so we've got the chapel, nothing big there, but really you want to go around and pick up some items as you need to and as you can, because you're going to get some pretty good stuff here, such as a new hat for Jack, which is always fun. And we're going to also find a few other things as we go exploring. I don't think there's much here. Okay, lots of water. Yay. Oh, that's always nice. Kind of makes me a little thirsty, actually. And that is a new headpiece for Cecilia. Now, when I get a new set of equipment for her, which I'm going to in the midst of this, I'll show the mystic information so that you'll have an idea what that equipment can do if you use it that way. Okay, this cave to the east, you probably saw it, and I believe I mentioned it, at the end of the last video. It's not really useful yet, but we will see it come into play a little bit later. Okay, yeah, new equipment for everybody, so of course we're going to buy it. And then sell the old stuff, unless it's Cecilia's, which we need to keep it. So let's go ahead and get everything ready, and then sell off all the old stuff, because, yeah, we need to be nice and thrifty like that. Alright, that should do it, I think. Alright, now, move up through the forest. Well, it looks like forest here, I guess. And then we've got, well, nothing. And then we have a house about kids who give us a mystic apple, and talk about not much of anything, really. Now, let's see. Once in my life, I'd like to live a life of adventure, just like the Dream Chasers. And then the girlfriend, pretty childish. Ooh, yuck. Okay, well, not too good between those two, but we can still move along and take care of stuff that we need to do. There's nothing really there. I don't remember if there's anything here. No, guess not. Okay. Anything here? No. Okay, yeah, the deep guardian worship that used to go on here has pretty much fallen away. In fact, there aren't a whole lot of places, as Stoldark made pretty clear, that have a lot of respect for the guardians, which is unfortunate. It's really sad. And it also, to some degree, is the underpinnings of everything going on in this game, that the demons can run around at will. Oh, interesting. Okay, pyramid to the far north. But that the demons can run around at will and be able to do pretty much whatever they want is indicative of just how bad things have gotten in regards to the Guardians. Now, I think we've got some stuff moving about. Alright. Gets overly excited. When you become as good as me, you can kill those monsters with one strike of the Force. As in, use the Force, Luke? That Force? Boy, that'd be nice. Hey, Han! Well, Han wasn't really Force ready. Obi-Wan, or Luke, or even Anakin. Not the Hayden Christensen Anakin. I rather like Kid Anakin better, but that's just me. Anyway. Alright. Yes, well, at least we're on the way to being great anyway. But what you can do is go ahead and start blowing some stuff up, and we can pick up Potion Berry and a couple of apples. Now, you notice the dog running around there, and you can try to talk to it, but of course, since it's an animal, you wouldn't think that you're going to get much out of it. However, a little bit later, we are in fact going to get a tool that allows us to talk to animals, which is a very interesting ability to have. And that is the main reason we need to go by the pub, because the owner of the pub claims to be a descendant of the Guardian priests. And of course, if we're going to a Guardian temple, sure wouldn't hurt to have that guy's help. Alright, get out of my way. Get. Okay. Just move down through here, And basically you're into the area that you would have gone through if you had gone north to begin with. Go to the item shop, and I'm going to pick up a few things. Basically, I'm going to go up to 5 in each of these status effect items, just to have a few on hand, just in case we need to use them. And there will come points in time and dungeons and monsters that will very much require some of these items. So it's good to go ahead and be stocking up on them while you can. Okay, I think that should do it. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's see, move through. I don't think there's anything here either. Oh, darn, I was hoping to prove me wrong. Oh well. Hello, sir. What do you have to say? Okay, crowded pub. Well, that's good for the pub's business, I guess. I mean, you always want to have customers. You don't want to have an empty restaurant or an empty bar because you aren't getting anything done. Okay, good. New weapons for everybody. Go ahead and get ourselves equipped here. Now, one thing I will mention is even if you do grind a little bit in Wild Arms, you're kind of going to have a tough time coming by money for a while. At some points, though, you'll run into monsters that have a lot more money than others, and then the financial situation will be helped a little bit. But for now, money is kind of hard to come by unless you really grind for it. Alright, so now that we've gotten all of the weapons and new stuff for Cecilia, I'm going to go ahead and post the mystic information just so you have it ready there, and we shall move on. Roll down here and we have, let's see, yeah, the Guardian Temple. Nobody goes there anymore. That's really unfortunate. That's definitely not good. Okay, I think, oh hey there lady. Came to visit the Guardian. Okay, yeah, just another way of, no, get out of the way. Another way of pointing us to basically where we need to go. All right, metal band, I think is a hat for Rudy. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, you notice kitty cat here, and you also probably saw just a moment ago the dog guarding the door. Like I said, we'll get a tool where we can talk to them and actually be able to do something about that. I think there's something up here if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alrighty, so really the only place now that we have to go is up. Up, 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 up. Now, hello, lady. Oh, good for you. Speaking of being a magician, here's Crestgraph Land. And we've got that Crestgraph that we picked up in the mountain cave, so we can do a couple of things that we need to do magic-wise. Let's go ahead and see what we've got. Okay, so we've just got the one. I'll go ahead and bind, let's see, wind or earth, wind or earth. It's not really going to matter. I'll bind wind. So, go ahead and put that on the Crestgraph. And in typical Final Fantasy style fashion, I'm going to name this sucker Arrow, since that's what I grew up with as an old school Final Fantasy player. There we go. Now we're done. Okay. Now, we really don't need to go out that way because that's just going to exit us out. So the only direction we have left to go is up here. And we've got another random house. Then we've got the pub over there. We'll leave that for last. Let's see. Whoa, hey. Oh, man. Thought there was something in there. Oh, well. Let's see what we have here in the random house. Okay, yeah, it's just continued talk about the Guardians and the Guardian Shrine. I mean, you sense the running theme that the Guardian worship is very much on its knees, if not completely gone. And unfortunately, the land is basically seeing the effect as a result. All right, so to the pub. No alcohol. Yeah, well, whatever. All right, no, stop. Yep, you heard correctly, and, well, it's still around, but it's not in very good shape. I don't believe there's anything in these barrels. I'll, of course, check them anyway. Okay, yeah. Desolate ocean made of sand. We will visit that later, but it's not our time to go there just yet. Only the best dream chasers will get through the cave. Yeah, well, we'll see that later. All right, so let's talk to the bar owner and see if he can help us out. What do you want? I'm busy right now. Can you come back later? Yes, of course we want to ask him. The Guardians? I didn't think anybody knew about them anymore. I may be of some help. My father was the last keeper of the Guardian Temple. He told me many stories. Wait until the customers are gone, will ya? This isn't a temple I'm running here. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so, why don't you guys eat something while you wait? Okay, 5 hamburgers, please. Wow, that's a lot of food for you guys. Who's gonna eat all of it? Yep, like I said, Cecilia loves her hamburgers. I can't believe you had seconds. Magic casting requires a lot of energy. That's why I'm always hungry after a battle. Plus, I love hamburgers. I learned how fun it was to eat through cooking and eating hamburgers at the Abbey. Everyone loves me because I'm a princess, not because I'm Cecilia. If people need me because of what I symbolize, then I shall do what's asked of me. I will retrieve the teardrop. Not really sure what prompted that little rant on her part, but this is in large part the key to her character story, which is trying to find her own identity and a sense of self and not just being wrapped up in the idea of being a princess. Okay, I'm ready. Let's talk about the Guardians. Sweet. There's a room that only priests were permitted to see. My father probably wanted me to be a priest because he made me memorize the password to the room. Write this down. Hint, hint. Light the fire at 2, then at 10. When you light the fire at 6, the doors will open at 12. Go through the temple with the light. I don't know what this means, but I'm sure you will find out. Take this with you. My father left this for me, but I don't need it anymore. Alright, so that's pretty much that. We've done everything we need to do in Milama. We've gotten ourselves stocked up and weaponed up and armored up and everythinged up, I guess. And now we've got the key, wrong way. Now we've got the key to get into the Guardian Temple, because if you had tried before this, you wouldn't have been able to do anything since, well, you kind of needed the holy metal to do it. Alrighty, now, where is this Guardian Temple, you may ask? Well, actually, it's right here, so it doesn't take long at all. Okay, so we come to, well, a couple places. Let's go up here first and see what we have to find. Now, this is the area that he was talking about, and of course, we can use Jack's lighter to do it. So, of course, the puzzle was light the flame at 2, and then at 10. When you light it at 6, the doors will open at 12. And there you go. We solved the puzzle. Hooray us, I guess. So, just head out of here, and you can go back basically up or down either way, because the stairs will take you to the same place. Now, we go to the doors, and it's asking us, basically, to use the holy metal that we just got. So put that in there and go down the stairs. Okay, now we're gonna get in monster time. Now, who do we have here? The critter. Now, critters are weak to holy, and we don't have holy yet. You can get an ability that will allow you to use holy. However, you actually can't get holy itself until much, much later in the game. So you need to be, judicious. You're not really going to need holy terribly much in this dungeon. We've got a couple of enemies that are weak to it, but they're not particularly hard, so I don't see it being too terribly much of an issue. If you did want to get it though, there are a couple of spells called Holy Blow and Dark Blow that you can get that can actually put Holy and Dark on your weapons. I'm not really going to invest in that too much yet because it's not going to be particularly necessary for a while. Alright, so Cecilia joins the level 10 club. Nice. Alright, so mosey on through this way and pick up treasure chest here. Sweet. And then, it's kind of hard to tell when you first look at it, but we have more critters and a door here. Now, I will mention, and I feel a little kind of ashamed of this actually, but I am in the process of failing one of the cardinal rules of RPGs, which is rest whenever you can, because I sort of forgot to while I was in Malama, so anyway, I don't think it should be too big of a deal. Hey, Crestcraft, hooray! Alright, so we can get some new magic whenever. whenever we make our way to the next town, because we have new enemies, the Scarecrow. Now, the Scarecrow is actually weak to evil, I believe, although I don't remember right offhand. But again, we don't have it yet, so don't really concern yourself with that too much if you're desperate to be using magic against some of these enemies. It won't be really that big of a factor. But just take these guys out and try to avoid some of their more pernicious attacks as they swing their sides at us. Boo, we don't like sides unless we're the ones actually using them. Okay, you notice they do hit a little bit harder than those critters, so you might want to be careful if you were goofy like me and went into this place without really getting too terribly prepared. Oh well. At any rate, though, shouldn't be too big of a deal, especially because Rudy's going to hit him, and I think that should be... yeah, that's it. Alright. So much for those guys. And they give us a pretty decent amount of money, so we're starting to kind of make our way up in the world a little bit. Let's mosey on this way and go up this time to find more places to go. Okay, we have a new enemy here too, the Cockatrice. And I believe this enemy doesn't have any weakness actually, so no exploitation for you, sorry. One thing I will actually note about the critters, since we're in this battle, is they actually are very agile. In the battle that I cut out against them, I had my party attack the first turn, and all three of them, yes, all three of them, missed their attacks, which left me feeling a wee bit awkward. But oh well, it's not a big deal because they don't have a whole lot of HP, and they don't hit particularly hard, so you're not going to be in any real mortal danger from those guys. You just might miss like that. And that, okay, like I said, very agile. Now if I end up taking another turn of missing, I'm just going to use Magic or Sonic Buster, but yay, not necessary. Alrighty, so we've gotten 3 different types of enemies in about 3 or 4 battles, so we should be in pretty good shape all around. Ow. Alright. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's go over this way. And we have the 4th of our enemies in the dungeon, the Sphinx. Now, the Sphinx, I believe, is another... I believe he's another holy enemy. I'm getting holy and evil mixed up here. But it's just basically same deal as the rest of them, although he does use Feather Arrow that can hit the whole party. So if you're a little low on energy, you might want to be careful with that. But you noticed it is a magic attack, so Cecilia basically is... I mean, she's good. No problems on that at all. Alrighty, so with that, I think I'll be skipping the rest of the battles that we end up getting into here as we run around. And we have another crest scrap. Sweet, 2 of them. Nice. Alrighty. Okay, I don't think there's anything down at the bottom, but... Okay, well, a lizard man had snuck his way into the temple, but he's old hat by now. Blech. Yeah, you're not much to deal with at all. Oh, wow. Glad I came down here. Boy, I'd have missed all this. Okay, actually, you might have noticed I've got a lot of these apples now, and I haven't actually used any of them. I think I'm going to use them after I end up going through this dungeon and when we get to the next part. So you can see actually what they do, and probably where the best place is to put some of these. Alright, let's go back through this way and make our way through more lizard men. Of course, what we really want to do is make our way up to the center door here, and we come to a save point, which I won't use because we're still got a little bit to go left. Alright, just a few scarecrows there, and Jack joins the Double One Club along with Rudy. Of course, Cecilia, unfortunately, is a little ways behind. Alright, so just move through here, and we have another puzzle. Now this one, what this entails is you light the paths, and then you try to make your way through to where you light all of them so that you can go into the door that is up top. I don't quite remember the solution to this, so this might, okay, speaking of which, take a few tries before I can actually get it all right. So, pardon my pardon my failures here and there. I'll try to do this as quickly and as expeditiously as I can. Alright, so hit that one, and then, I mean, basically, it's the only choice we've got, and I'm stuck. Not good. Okay. That, ladies and gents, is why they invented the pocket watch, just in case you goof around like that. Okay, let's see. Whoops, and make our way there. Alright, and here, and there. Hey, I think we might have this. Maybe, possibly. We doggone it. Alright, left one. Okay. In that case, then, I guess we've got to start top right. Alright, start with you. And you. Alright, yeah, let's see. Aha, I think we got it this time. Yes, perfect. And apologies that took a few tries, but oh well. That's, you know, probably the most difficult, so to speak, puzzle that we've had going for a bit. And then we move up here to the mirror. Okay. I understand, Stoldark. We must go there. What are you planning to do now, Princess? Whoop. Well, okay. Hey, follow her! And in we go. All of a sudden, Rudy and Cecilia were gone. They found themselves on a strange landscape. Each character will be played separately from here. Please switch characters and play them one by one. Alright, if you insist. In essence, this is basically just a... it kind of splits them up and forwards the plot just a wee bit. You can use their tools to go along accordingly. Not really much to it. And let's see... Oh, hi, there we go. Okay, just had 3 lizard men there, so no big deal for a strapping adventurer like Jack. In essence, all you're really trying to do is just hit the switches so that you don't have to worry about getting stuck, like I did. Okay, mosey on up here. Okay, critters, so not a big deal there. And, okay, yeah, hit that switch. There we go. Jack's and Rudy's paths are definitely the longest of the 3. Cecilia's, which I'm going to do last, takes about 15 seconds or something like that. It's really, really short. Alright, so, wow, we have a sword here. This sword contains the power I've been seeking. Now I can have my revenge. This is absolute power. And there we go. What happened? Uh-oh. Ugh, where am I? Vast nothingness. It's like a dream. Is someone here? Come out, whoever you are. Ooh, lots of people. No way, it can't be. You're the one who ran. Coward. You seek power, but you refuse to use it. I've never run from anything before. I've accepted every challenge I've faced. You ran from your friends and your responsibilities. But most of all, you ran from yourself. Don't you get it? A coward can destroy, but true power is the power of protection. I know that. I really do. That's why I'm seeking it. Please be patient. Wait a minute. I'm gonna be alone again? And that's pretty much it for Jack. So, switch over to Rudy. And it plays his music from Surf Village. Of course, he's going to be using his bombs to get through here. So, really not much to talk about in riveting commentary as he blows up a bunch of blocks. But you go through here, and you'll see a bunch of stuff to blow up, but many of the ones that you blow up, you're not going to be able to get past. So you've got to be careful to pick out your path so that you can actually come to a point where you can go forward and not get stuck like that. I think this one might be a hole also. Okay, a bunch of scarecrows there. So, in essence, just blow these up and try to forge your path through this pseudo dungeon, I guess. And eventually you'll be able to make your way to the end where you can move forward. I think this is probably going to be a hole. Yep, okay. Ah, this way. Okay, good. Alright, so just basically, I mean, really, I run into a lot of sphinxes. But really this is, in essence, exploring, you know, the inner workings of the characters and their inner struggles, as you might have picked up with its exploration of Jack. And you'll see the same here with Rudy and Cecilia as we, doggone it, as we go through. Guess I gotta go this way. Okay, alright, I think we're pretty much to the end of that. And I believe after we go through this part here, it's gonna be pretty much the end of Rudy's scene. Okay, a couple of sphinxes there, and Rudy joined level 12, so let's go ahead and see what he has in store for him here. The monsters are coming! Oop, there he goes. I'm scared. You're just as scary as the monsters. Your powers are not like ours. There's no place for you in this world. You're not needed here. Nobody wants to be with you. You're a stranger. Who are you fighting for, stranger? So, you use your powers to help people, eh? What does that prove? You're still distancing yourself from people. Arms contain a form of energy that is different from the one found in humans. They could have originally belonged to the demons. You're another monster. We don't want you in Filgaia. Just look at you. And he sees himself as an outsider, a stranger, a monster. Filgaia isn't for you. You don't belong here. And that, in essence, is Rudy's journey. He's trying to find a sense of purpose, a sense of companionship, because everybody else basically treats him like crap, really. Alright, to Cecilia! Alright, hers is, all she has to do is push blocks, basically. I mean, it's, since she doesn't technically have a tool right now, there wasn't really much that she could do, I guess, aside from that. Darn it. Alright. So, in essence, this is really all you have to do for Cecilia's journey, is just push things around, and right after that, come in and just figure out how to push more blocks around, and that'll basically take care of it. No! Not Adelheid Castle! The princess herself is coming to save the world. May the guardians be with her. The princess is responsible for being a princess. Remember that. I know, but... Have you noticed that no one calls you by your name? Huh? The princess is a symbol. Cecilia is not. Do you understand? Please, not you too, Father. You knew no one loved you, so what's the surprise? Whoa, hello, other Cecilia. Are you me? Oh, the other Cecilia. Okay, my bad. You requested this dangerous adventure because you wanted to be loved by someone. You're going to save the world because it's your duty as a princess. But what you really want is sympathy, you hypocrite. Am I wrong? Answer me! And instead they just vanish. No one loves you. You don't love anyone. Wake up! Ugh. So with that, we're all here. This is the girl Stoldark has chosen. The voice inside my heart is the voice of the Guardian. What a weak mind. The weakening of the world is really the weakening of the human soul. Gardajif, do you really want to let this one decide Filgaia's destiny? What? What do you hear? Listen, Moagalt, we have no choice. I can feel the emotions of the Guardians in my heart. The anger and rage, the doubt and sorrow. Damn you! Show yourselves! Stop toying with us! And there they are! I am the Earth Guardian, Gardajeff. We heard you answer our call. I am the Fire Guardian, Moagalt. I have looked into your soul. It is weak and vulnerable. It is not strong enough to defeat the demons who we have been fighting with for the past 1,000 years. I am the Wind Guardian, Fengalon. We are the spirits of the Guardians, and we need your help. You may be right, Fengalon. Look at them. They look defeated. Nevertheless, they are our only hope. Whew, that must be rough. I'm not deaf or blind. Damn you! Why have you been showing us these illusions? Answer me, Guardians! You must understand, we do not have enough power to fight the demons. We must get the teardrop back. We need its power to defend Filgaia. The teardrop? How do you know? We know. We can feel its power. The teardrop is the light that gives life. Yes, it's the same light that gives us life, which means you hold the key to our existence. Well, we held it anyway. What do the demons want with the teardrop? Do they want to destroy the world with it? With the teardrop, it is possible. The demons, however, are trying to use it to revive their master, the Mother. The Mother? So that's the name of their master, huh? No, he didn't just say that or anything. Warriors, do you still seek our power? We can't possibly do this ourselves. I want the power. I want to defeat them. Because you are weak, you seek power. We shall give you the power that you seek, but time is running out. You will have the power to summon us into your reality. Alrighty, so now we have Summon Guardian, which is the second force ability for all three of the characters. Take our powers before they weaken any further and stop the demons from regenerating the Mother. We shall send our warriors to their lair. How is that possible? We have our ways. We can sense the power of the teardrop. The only way a warrior with a weak mind is able to defeat the enemy is by striking at its heart. Come now, show us your faith and leap! And off they go. Well, off most of them go, and then he just kind of sticks around. To reclaim the teardrop, we... Uh-oh. Ooh, that didn't look good. What happened? That was a shock from the dark spear of Siegfried. We are not strong enough to transport to the battle. Go now. I will guide you to your destiny. You must prevent Mother. Gardajeff! The teardrop is a source of life. It should not be used for the birth of destruction. Oh, well, hi there. That damned Guardian. He scanned this area with his mind. His scans have been shut off. The Duke's mansion is superb. But now we know the humans are in contact with the Guardians. We have a few problems. When the fight is lost, the decay begins. Look at this place. It's a dying land of cowards. Humans, elves, and the Guardians. Their defenses are no longer effective. They don't even have a world to defend. We have nothing to fear from the Guardians. That is correct, my lord. Now that the elves are no longer helping the humans, they don't stand a chance. I know. When I watch them squirm in the flames, I can feel my power. This, by the way, is our first introduction to the Quarter Knights, the allies of Mother, her lieutenants who are trying to bring her back from the dead. We could have gotten the teardrop with less destruction. What? What are you talking about, you newbie? Both of you, stop it. We, the Quarter Knights, gather for a single purpose. We must break the seal which binds our leader, Mother. The dreaded Guardian Seal must be undone. Sorry, this one is mine. Ah, no evil laughs? Boo. Why should he have all the fun? Mother, when you finally wake, will the rest of the Quarter Knights share our dreams? And there is the, well, cocooned Mother. Oh, we get magically zipped to the ground. Where are we? The place of the seal. Gurdjieff said he would take us there. But it doesn't seem like there's anything here. Mother, that's the last thing I heard before I fainted. You're saying the demon boss is buried somewhere around here? I don't like this. Not at all. Being dragged everywhere by the Guardians and having to save the world. What is this? All of a sudden, Cecilia noticed she was holding 3 stone slabs. And we get the next 3 runes, the runes of the 3 Guardians that just spoke with us. These slabs contain the spirits of Gurdjieff and the other Guardians. What is this seal that the Guardians are willing to risk the last of their strength to protect? And that is an answer we will leave for next time. So, next time on Wild Arms, we will make our way into wherever the heck we are and see if we can figure out just what the heck the Guardians want us to do. So thank you guys for joining me, and I will see y'all later.